Hello, Madison Junior High, Carnegie Hall, orchestra students and parents. We are so excited about our upcoming trip. Our fundraiser was a beautiful event. We are so grateful for all of your generosity and time. And now we get to jump into the itinerary in detail. My dear friend Stephanie from Infinity Tours and I have put together a beautiful itinerary. Before I go any further, I need a shout out to our administrators at Madison Junior High. They have been so supportive and incredible. And also to Mr. B. Craft at Madison Junior High, who is filming this video. Thank you so much. So, we are going to go in detail through our itinerary. Come with me on a grand journey in April. Friday, we will meet here at 4 at the Madison Junior High, where we will load buses. All students will have a card that will have both their subway pass, and then they will also have one that is a debit card that their money for their meals will be deposited onto. And the cards will be kept. I want to do matching little bags for the parent committee members. The parent committee will keep track of all of your students on the subway, and they will have color-coded groups, and the parent committee will be trained on that in February. Many of you chaperones just want to come and enjoy, and that is perfect. That's why we have a parent committee that will be keeping track of all the students as we travel through New York City. We promise they will be safe. As we get on and off the subway, we will be trained, and it will be an exciting, beautiful trip. I know some of you were not thrilled about a red-eye flight, and I need my beauty sleep too. But we have made Sunday a more relaxing day, and it really helps save money. And this trip is all about what's best for the student, both financially, musically, and educationally, and safety-wise. So thank you for understanding that a red-eye flight really helps us in that way. So we will drive on buses to the Salt Lake Airport, where we will load a JetBlue flight and a Delta flight and fly to New York City. We'll sleep on the plane, is the plan. Then we will arrive at 7 a.m. and breakfast will be waiting for us. We will walk the Brooklyn Bridge after we drop off our bags at our hotel, and then we will take the Staten Island ferry, and we will get to see the Statue of Liberty that morning. Then, if you buy tickets to the 9/11 Museum, after the Statue of Liberty, you will go to the 9/11 Museum with a group led by me. If you don't buy those tickets on We Travel, that's okay. You will take a walking tour of the Trinity Church, Oculus, and Wall Street. So these will have two groups, okay? Then we'll check in our hotel after that museum or walking tour and give everyone an hour. And some of you might sleep and some of you might freshen up. Then it will be time to go to Times Square for dinner. Where after our Times Square dinner, we will meet at Aladdin for our Broadway show, and then we will return to the hotel. The lights out time that night is 10:30. We raise the time each night so that we get the sleep we need. Then Sunday morning we'll have breakfast in our hotel, and then we have the option of finding a church to attend. There is a church for the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints meeting in the basement, actually, of the temple. There is also Riverside Church, St. John the Divine, St. Mary the Virgin, St. Patrick's Cathedral. Many beautiful places for worship and peace that morning, if you prefer. Then after that, we will have a clinic with a professor from the Manhattan School of Music for 1 hour. He will teach and instruct our students. I am so excited to learn from him and to have our students have this incredible experience. Then there's an option that afternoon to go to another Broadway show that's called The Play That Goes Wrong. The Aladdin show is already paid for in the trip, but The Play That Goes Wrong is an extra Broadway show that afternoon if you prefer. Those who don't go will be doing a walking tour of the Rockefeller Center. Then we will meet at Central Park, where we will all do a walking tour of Central Park, and I want a big group picture there if we can. Then that evening there's a Juilliard performance in St. Thomas's Church. What a beautiful, beautiful way to end this Sunday. We will have dinner at the Hard Rock Cafe and then return to our hotel. The time that we will have lights out that night is 10 o'clock. The next morning is our Carnegie Hall performance. So we will wake up, have breakfast at our hotel, and then students will actually go on a bus. And so our instruments are safe, and they will go to the straight to Carnegie Hall, where we'll have a warm-up, and we get 22 minutes of performing time. That is incredible. I am so excited for this concert. I'm already planning the music, and I'm really, really excited for that Carnegie Hall experience. Isaac Stern, who's one of the best violinists who ever lived, said, "In all the venues in the world, the musicians enhance the hall. In Carnegie Hall, the hall enhances the musicians." And I'm so excited for our students to hear and feel that. It's going to be very special. After we return our instruments, we will go to the Museum of Natural History, which is all paid for. So is all your food and lodging. And then after the Museum of Natural History, there's an option for the Metropolitan Museum of Art. That's an extra add-in. Then we will have dinner and shopping on Fifth Avenue. There's a Harry Potter store. And I know a few of my students, that's important. It's very important too. Then there's an extra add-on that night is the Summit 1 observation deck. And if you do not go there, there will be a St. Thomas Church tour. So you can see my dear friend Stephanie and I will be leading separate groups at this time when we split into 2 options. Then we'll return to the hotel, 9 p.m. nights out. Tuesday, did I say nights out? Lights out. And either one, we'll be tired. And then Tuesday morning we wake up, fly home. That will be a traveling day. Again, all your food has been covered. We will arrive in Rexburg at 7 p.m. We did ask that a sack lunch be brought that first day on the bus. So that is your jam-packed, incredible itinerary with education, safety, meals, everything covered for you. We are so excited and grateful for this opportunity. It really is once in a lifetime for these students. And now, if you have already paid your $500 down deposit in September, awesome. Then your next payment on November 1st is only $400. All the students are getting $100 off their tour fee because of our fundraiser. We are so grateful. And so you have to have paid your down payment by November 1st, or that we can't have any payments after anyone change their mind after that, because we need to purchase the tickets for the flight and the hotel, and really exciting things will happen after that. We'll be assigning room assignments. We'll be assigning your tour group that you'll be with. There'll be small groups of 8 to 12 students that will be in a group together and be together the majority of the trip with a group leader. So the great thing is we have so many chaperones signed up that we actually have a 1-to-1 ratio right now of eyes on students at all times. So that helps too. That helps calm your minds and hearts that your students will be watched over and cared for the whole time. Remember, we have to have your commitment by November 1st. Financially, at least your first down payment of $500 has to be made, or else we cannot purchase the tickets and things for you. So speaking of finances, this is how to get add-ons, the add-on tickets I talked about.
Okay, so with a tour, we need everybody to go to We Travel and register. Everybody. So all the students, all the chaperones, anybody joining the group needs to register. It's free. And what we need is your name, your first name, last name, if you have a middle name, your birthday, your gender, and things like that, so that we can get your flights. And then it will also ask if you have allergies to, food allergies or, anything that we need to know while we're on tour. And also for the meals that we prepare for you, if you're dairy free, we need to know, and we'll tell the restaurant and make sure that all of that is taken care of. The other thing is in We Travel is how you do your add-ons. So for the Play That Goes Wrong, the Summit, the Met, 9/11, all of those can be added on in We Travel. And also we have the option for chaperones, if you would like to have your own bed, you can pay an extra cost to have your own bed. If you would like to have your own room, we also have that option there as well. All of the payments will go straight to the junior high, except for the add-ons. The add-ons you will pay directly through We Travel, and then we will take care of those arrangements for you on the other side. So what you do is we will send you the link, and we're also going to make a video of like a tutorial of how to do it. But when you open the page, it kind of shows you about the trip, travel insurance. We highly recommend travel insurance, and we have a suggested program you can go through, or some people already have it through their home insurance, and that's up to you. You can do that 2 weeks after you sign up for tour. There's a few travel packages that's all explained here. And then at the very bottom is our itinerary. This is kind of fun to go through and, see pictures and things. When you go to the front page, at the very top it says $0. Right under there is a green button that says select. You push select, and then it just goes right into your registration. So put in how many people are going to register. If it's just one, that's great. If there's two, you can change the number, and then each page will have you register per student. So we'll send that link out to you.
Thank you. And I actually have sent the link out twice, and I'll send it out again, just to make sure we get everyone registered is important. And there are some cost changes. If you decide you don't want to fly with us, you have to have your child to the hotel at between 7:30 and 8 a.m. on Saturday morning. And then we will depart Tuesday morning. So if you decide not to travel on the airplane with us, that cost is $12.90. If you decide to travel home with us but not there, the cost remains the same. Our wonderful financial secretary, Libby, in the front office will actually keep track of who is going on the flight or not. That will change your cost fee. So that is not in We Travel. That is with our dear Libby, who has a gigantic financial spreadsheet and is boss woman in the area of finances, and we are so grateful. So she has made it possible that you can pay for the remainder of the tour through My School Bucks, which is amazing. But the first payment you have to pay either over the phone, she has to hear your voice, or in person, so that we know we have a commitment from you. And she takes that first payment, then she sets up an account for you, and you can pay the rest of the payment over time through My School Bucks. So that's exciting. Thank you so much for your time. I love working with these students every day. They make me laugh. They know how to play from their hearts, and I could not be more proud to be their teacher. Thank you. P.S. I love you. Also, If you do not get these tickets, these extra tickets, these 4 extras by November 21st, we can't add the extras after that because we have to purchase them in bulk. So please do your add-ons before November 21st. That would be awesome. Thank you.